Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Time Foss again, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the SDEX standard Gundam Exia. So after months of being away from this channel, I thought to myself, well, let's do a review. And I had something lying around, which was the Gundam Exia here, and as you can see, it is an SD. Typical, short, and big-headed. Now obviously the SD Gundam Exia here is a newer kind of SD for the Exia line. We had previous things like the SDBB, SDBB Senshi. There could be more, I'm not gonna check, but I'll edit it in the video. So as you can see, the SDEX standard line is a modernized SD when it was first introduced. This thing is like a few years old, so the engineering is, well, slightly off, but hey, still presentable. And as I turn this around, you can see the problems I have with it. It's that it's very hollow in the legs. And of course, this thing is very sticker heavy. Like almost every color you see on this thing is reflected by stickers. Abdomen is a sticker, the chest is a sticker, this white section is a sticker, those yellow parts there are stickers. The head here has like a total of a few stickers if I'm not mistaken. So the green parts here are stickers, the yellow parts here are stickers, the eyes are stickers, the forehead camera is sticker, and the back is also a sticker. And of course, every single green part you see on the body here is covered by stickers. The red parts, the gray parts, even the white on the feet are stickers. So yeah, for color accuracy, this thing is not the greatest. But, and there it goes falling over, even the bottom here is very hollow. But hey, if you do some panel lining, it does look great. I mean, I did some panel lining here. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna leave that blooper in there. So yeah, the entirety of this thing is made out of stickers, but if you do some panel lining, it will do fine, I guess. Mainly gray and black panel liner is recommended, but even then, you're gonna have to do some bit of painting because these bits are not supposed to be entirely white. The build process of this is fairly easy. Again, SD. Now for the articulation of this thing, it's not that much. Again, SD proportion-wise, it is better. But articulation wise, the head can only rotate on this ball joint there. It can look up this far, down that far. The arms can only rotate. They can move forwards slightly, if you can see it there, slightly move forwards and backwards. Outward movement is a bit limited, and even then, you can get some of this ball joint, but it's not gonna do much. It can rotate there, can bend at the elbow on a single joint. Wrist can rotate, obviously. The waist can rotate, if you can make it out there. But again, it's very like hard to do, so be careful with that. No front skirt movement, no back skirt movement. Again, these legs are on ball joints, so they can only move in that specific. So yeah, they can move forward slightly, backwards not that much. Outwards movement is also limited. They can rotate there, but be careful. No knee bends, again, this typical SD. The ball joints at the leg here is a bit interesting as they can move forward slightly, but backwards a bit more due to how it's built. You can see it right there. So yeah, you can get some really good kickback motion, not the song kickback. And then some pivots. Again, the pivots on this thing is actually pretty cool. Like I first built it, this was what caught me off guard. So the most dynamic pose you're gonna get out of the SDEX standard Exia is this pose. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dynamic, just a simple pose. You can put it on an action base though, so I don't have any action base handy with me, so like, take my word for it, you do get an action base connector part. Accessory wise, it does come with two GN blades. Again, you can see how these things are pretty much all white. They can plug into the hands as simply as this. Changed up a bit, there you get it into a pose, and then this thing is pretty much protruding. There's a reason for that, I'll explain later. Next up is the GN shield, and just like the other things with this kit, this thing is also just one piece with stickers. These blue parts are stickers, by the way, and they can plug into this section here or this section here. So whatever part you choose, you can plug it in like so. Why is my light always dying on me? What the hell? Arguably the main weapon of the Gundam Exia is especially its GN sword. The thing is with this GN sword is that it's very simplistic. With this being a sticker, this thing isn't actually entirely white with this gray silverish foil sticker there in the middle. And unfortunately these parts right here, if you can make it out there, yeah, these parts are stickers and they are hard to apply. So you're either better off painting or have a steady hand when doing this. So to plug it into the hands of the Exia, you just have to like move this out of the way and then you plug in this section or this section into the hand. Now personally I like to do this, it's much more dynamic. And if you get into a pose, yeah, I guess it does work. I'll try to do a different pose, hold up. I guess this pose does work, I guess. The good thing about this sword is that it can fold out and in, but don't do it too much. This thing will start to like fade away, like lose its traction, and it will just become loose. And for completion's sake, you can also do this. So the main selling point of the SDEX standard line is that you can take all of these weapons and combine them into different configurations. And here's one of them. But first, let's take the GN drive of the Exia. So the GN drives have this like 3 slots here, if you can make it out there. And you're supposed to plug in with these kinds of pegs. So like put one here, put one here as well. And I don't know if I'm doing this correctly because I can't be bothered to check the box. Because this weapon is kind of stupid. Look at it. I don't know how you would think this as a combination weapon. Even then it looks very dumb as hell. You can plug the shield as well into here, but then again, look at how stupid this is. Sure, you can plug into the SD, but then again, it's so stupid, I'm not gonna do it. However, there is one more combination that does look good. Now, for this combination, we don't need the GN drive or the GN sword, we just need the GN long blades and short blades. And there are some slots for these kinds of weapons to plug in. So like, put this at the end for the short one. I think, wait, that's the long one. Hold up, this is wrong, I'll just leave this in here. So the long one and the short one go here, and that's what you get with the, I think it's a lance weapon. Now you can use this with a HG as well. Try this with a Strike Rouge, it does work, I guess. It's not gonna look cool, it does work.
I mean, it's alright, like...
You can also store all of these weapons in the Exia or on the Exia itself using these side skirts. Make sure you have this outside, and you can put everything on its body. So like, yeah, this thing, you don't have to worry about losing its accessories because it can hold all of them. Sadly, no beam sabers, but hey, do you ever expect this SD to have beam sabers? So for size comparisons, first of all, here's next to a older style of SD which is very squat. I don't know what line this is from, I got it from a friend at work. And here's next to a more modern SD from the SD World Heroes. This is Wukong, and you can see it's very much taller, I guess. It's more modern, more clear parts, which this thing does lack. It does lack more clear parts. It is compensating it with foil stickers, again not the greatest option. And here's next to a high grade, which is not into frame. So, final thoughts. I'll make this quick. Should you get this? Well, yes and no. Yes, being that it's an SD Exia, and if you love SDs, you have a whole collection of SDs, this is a good option for you. It's better than the old SD Exia, from what I heard. So this is a good option. More panel lining, more accessories. The downside, which is going to the no section, it's way too many stickers. The articulation could be better. I don't know. Again, this is SD. Like the elbows, yeah, they bend, but then again, they don't do that much. If there was a knee bend, like let's say like the Wukong, they do have knee bends. It's utterly useless, but the Exia could benefit from it. Accessories could be better with the whole gimmick combination thing. Not that great. It is action-based compatible. If you're gonna do some painting, you are gonna need a steady hand because this thing is really small, details are really small, so good luck. I do say that the Exia SDEX standard is the great Exia in the SD bunch because this is the only SD modern Exia we're gonna get, and this is the only Exia I think so far in SD form that is modern enough. So yeah, if you want a modern SD Exia, go for this one. And that's all for me. I'll see you in the next review if I do ever make one in a few months, a few weeks. Hopefully that's things are gonna go very hard for me. I'll see you all soon. Bye.